Good evening, Amy. Welcome everybody joining. Hi Craig, Amy, hello, Janet, Helen, Paul, hope you're well my friend, Sam, Stephen, how are we? Kimmer, good evening, hope you're well, Sue, Donald, Cool Amber, good, everybody joining, Sam, Kelly, Louise, how are we all? I've come up on my own, Christopher, I've come up on my own and, oh look, there's people going live all over. Come up on my own and having a walk around just to show you guys a quick, oh it's amazing this place, I tell you, it's so cool. Just to give you guys a quick tour around before we start the investigation. Good evening Amanda, and then I shall go back downstairs and join up with the girls. Kaz, hello. Jane. So yes, I'm gonna have a not really a bit of history. There is a slight little bit of history. Yes, Lindsay is here. She's downstairs at the minute. I'm up in the attic in the Victorian room. I've come up just to do a bit of an intro and give you guys a quick tour around this building. You're only down the road from us, Sarah. Angela, hello. So yeah, so I'm just going to give you guys a quick tour around this building and then we're going to go down and meet up with the girls because Angie and Claire are also here, and then we're going to get some investigating started. We are here well late. I don't know what time, 1:30ish I think we're here till, so 2:00 I think we're finished, but we'll probably be wrapping up about 1:30 so we can get packed up. Mandy and Linda, hello. Vanessa, good evening everybody joining. Sorry if I've missed your name, but right, the cinema opened its doors in 1929 and ran as a cinema until 1957. Once closed, the cinema was used for a furniture store until 2012, and it has been empty since, and then it's been opened again as the Old Picture House Haunted Museum. There are now various items with alleged attachments, including a fridge that was once used to chill the dead from the morgue of Denbigh Asylum in Wales, as well as an instrument used to summon Satan called the Devil's Guitar, which came from Iraq. Some of the paranormal happenings that have been reported are cold blasts of air, bangs and screams, and feeling like you're being touched. The voodoo doll in the glass case seems to constantly watch you as you make your way around the room. The attic, where I am now, good evening Jane, the attic is decked out like a Victorian bedroom, a ploy called the Singapore Theory, in which items are left to help spirits feel at home and stimulate paranormal activity. A mummified cat known to meow, a genuine human skeleton called Frank. There is also a torture room, morgue and chapel, and a room that is dedicated to a possessed doll called Martha, who apparently is no fan of men. Great. So that's basically all I'm going to tell you about this place for now. I'm so buzzing. I'm going to turn you guys round and show you this. I'm in the Victorian bedroom at the minute. Like I said, we're going to have a quick... Ooh, turn the light off, not on. We're going to have a quick scoop round. So this is the Victorian bedroom we're in. And the doll's house, the furniture, can't open it, nothing, there's cameras set up in there because the furniture is known to move itself about. And if it ever gets too bad up here, we've always got that in case you're, you know, yourself. So yes, this is a Victorian bedroom. Share it out guys, let's get as many on as we can because this is an amazing place. Anybody that doesn't like clowns, please look away now. You can probably hear Lindsay. Good evening, Vaughn. So we've got, I have no idea if that's, I'm hoping that's just a prop. I ain't touching it anyway. So that's the Victorian bedroom. Yes, you can hear Lindsay. I know, Stephen. We're going through this door here, where apparently that is, it's had a bit of a makeover, but it is a real skeleton. There's the mummified cat that likes to meow. And there we go. Cecil, the mummified cat, is well over 40 years old. He died over 25 years ago and is mummified naturally. He was a friend and companion to Ethel, a lady well loved by all that knew her, but had always lived alone. Cecil was great company for her, and when he died of old age, she could not bring herself to part with him. She kept him in his bed for over 25 years. 2 rodents also came to their death in Cecil's bed, so she left them there as a treat for him. And it looks very interesting. And that one's plastic. I know that. Can't get in that room. Oh, yes, lots of stairs. This is why Lindsay ain't coming round to start with. So, no. Now, in here, this is where right, in a bit, right, before, right, we've got the Victorian bedroom, we've just come past that. In a bit, I'm going to be doing, well, let me tell you around a minute. In a bit, I'm definitely going to be doing a lone vigil somewhere. I think Lindsay is, but Lindsay's already decided where she's doing hers. I'm going to let you guys decide where you want me to go to do my lone vigil. That'll be nice. And I know exactly what you're going to say, because now I'm going in the room where Martha is. Who doesn't like men? So here we go, guys. Yeah, the rose paper's cool, isn't it? These are actually mortuary tables. Proper has been used. I ain't touching them because no. There is Martha. Just walked into that stool. I didn't see that stool there and walked straight into it. So there's Martha. Hello, Martha. I hope you're going to be kind to me. Yeah, and there we go. Martha's room. Good evening, Maria. Lindsay is here. We're going back down in a minute. Actually, you haven't seen it all yet, Stephen. These are the mortuary tables. This bit in here. Oh, that's so weird. Don't ask us, I don't know. But that doesn't look healthy. More mortuary tables. A ball and chain. Can't actually get in that room. That room belongs, somebody else uses, some witches use. Apparently. Good evening, Charlotte. This room here is one we're going to be attempting to do the laser vortex in later. So we're going to try and do the laser vortex in here later. Yeah, thank you anybody that shared. No, Phyllis, Martha does not like men. which is not really boding well for me, is it, so far tonight? Where are we going now? Oh, and we're back out in to the cinema area where we have got, yes, it does look like a torture tray. Yeah, like a devil's toy. There's the devil's toy box, that one. So we've got these items here. Puppet Master. Freaky dolls. Loads of old pictures. I'm going to need exercising after I leave here, I think. But they show movies and everything in here. And I'm going to have to come back and watch a movie. I think next one that's showing is Freddy. Oh, how weird's that? That's a little freaky thing. Shrunken head. Ooh. This is only a quick. Yes, Amber, this is such a cool place. I'm going to have a go at this later. We have got here, look. The hangman tree hammering your negativity. So, how to use a tree. Use gloves and safety glasses, pick up a blessed nail, think of your negative thoughts or problems or things that have happened while you're holding your nail, hammer the nail into the tree, blah, 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 blah. And there you get rid of all your negativity. So, that one, I presume, isn't a real skeleton. I'm hoping not. This is pretty cool. This is an original Victorian, and I think this is the last one left in the world. So, who does that doll remind you of? That's Avril. Freaky. So then we're going to go down. We have got another area to go. But this is the cinema area where they do show. I think the next one's Freddy that they're showing, Nightmare on Elm Street. And then we have some stocks. And from what I'm led to believe, this is a rack made from a World War I stretcher. Nice. I ain't touching it. I don't want no negativity. Lorraine, you're going to have nightmares. How do you think we feel? We're here till 2 o'clock this morning. Well, 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. We are going to be here till. So, yeah, it's right cool. I'm definitely coming here to watch a movie. And I'm definitely coming back when it's open, because I want to have a go at this as well. The Mansion, a free virtual reality experience. Escape rooms and much more on a virtual reality. That looks cool. Everybody's here, look.
Where's your flashy ball?
In my pocket. Lindsay's here.
Hello. Hi.
Angie and Claire. And he's hiding in that corner there. Right, we'll have a walk through here. These dolls are from Island of the Dolls, Mexico, I think it is. A painting called The Black Eyed Girl. And the Morgue. This did used to be part of an old, now what you'd call a hospital. You have to call a hospital. Used to be an asylum. And this is the morgue. These are not props or anything, they are real, being used as mortuary tables, mortuary slabs. And that is the trolley from the fridge at the asylum from Wales. That actually came from there. That was used to store the dead bodies in the asylum. We ain't touching none of these. Don't like dolls, I don't like dead bodies. We can't get very far up here because this used to go, oh, there's one more room I ain't showed you yet. It used to go up the stairs there, but it's been blocked off. One more room I ain't showed you guys, and I forgot. Good evening, Alan. So yes, one more room, loads of stairs. My entire 3 stone wet through. Close your eyes now if you don't like dolls. One room I forgot. Tea machine, that's most important.
Showing them blues.
I'm not going to show blues. I'll turn the light on. This is
Real.
real. That's real. And that coffin's real. Freaky, but that cover is just foam. That is just a prop under cover. A freaky nun. And a real. Real. Not good. And if I can find some space, I'm going to write my name on the wall in a bit. If anybody's been here and your name's on the wall, let me know. Oh look. The Ouija brothers, Griffin Steve. We are going too far into it and finding, I don't know. There's probably some more that I know in here. So, I'm going to have a chat with Lindsay for 2 minutes, yeah?
Let's turn you round. Just looking at you at a minute, Angie, because of my nails. Oh, have I got light on you? Can you just move that bag, Doug, so I can just sit my bum down? And I'm keeping everybody off camera. Good evening. So, what are you thinking so far to this place? We've shown you around. That's his Halloween tour. Evening, Michael, Gemma. I think John's going for a quick vape. And then, evening, Sophie. Thank you for popping in, my lovely. Phyllis, it looks a very interesting place. Claire's just gone. I am going to do a lone visual later on, but I've already chose my room. But I don't know if John mentioned, you guys are choosing a location for John. So when we're going round, I know John's showing you round, but when we go back round in a minute, obviously all the lights are going to be out, so it is going to be quite dark. It is a great place, Ellen. It is very spooky. It will be when lights go out. Be more spookier, I think, when lights go out. But yeah, if you want to pop into chat, a place where you want John to go back and do a lone vigil on, that'd be great. We're just not telling him that yet. So we are going to do an experiment in the mirror room. I don't know if has John already told you that we're going to do an experiment in the mirror room? Give me some yeses if he has. I've got eyeshadow in my wrinkles. Can see them right clear on camera. Freaky. It is freaky. What, my wrinkles are freaky. I was watching. I was watching Don't Tell the Bride and Groom did a ghost hunt for a hen do. I will be happy with that. I don't understand that, Rebecca. Evening Sunday. The attic. The attic's coming up for John. We'll see which room we get more activity in, and then we'll send him to that one. The room I'm going to do my lone vigil in is where the settees are. That's my bit where I'm doing my lone vigil, is on the settee, so I can sit down with the SLS camera, my thermal imager, and I can have all my gadgets around me, but at least I can be sat down to do it, because there's quite a few stairs to this place. So, yes. So, we will be starting very, very shortly. Evening, Cliff. Chris. My teeth have fallen. I've had too much coffee. Telling you, I've had way too much coffee tonight. And we haven't even started. Evening, Willow, Paranormal. Thank you for sharing. Got your tenor lady ready. So have we. Oh, dear. Oh, do you like my laugh, Nicole? It's shocking. It's a shocking laugh. Yeah, so when John was showing you around then, which I know somebody already put attic. Hi Jane, which rooms did you find? Did you sense anything in any of the rooms as John was showing you around? Let's see if you picked up anything. I all just got back. No worries, Cliff. With the coffin, John likes that one. The coffin. Was that the last room that he showed you? Because there's two coffins, I think. Chris, Lorraine, Mr. Brown, hurry up, otherwise we'll be starting this investigation without him. We have got the SLS camera, we have got the thermal imager, we have got, can you just switch that Ovilus on, please? We'll put the Ovilus on now. Haha, you're crazy.
Are we ready?
We're ready, he's back. Thank goodness. Underneath, yeah, is it switched on? And then press ABC button. That's it, and that's come on now. So Ovilus is on, guys. Hey, Paul. H. I want someone to sit in the mortuary, in the wheelchair. Is there a wheelchair in mortuary?
Upstairs, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm just putting some things
Boo.
in the bag.
Oh, it's the Ovilus has just said Mike.
Not
You'll
taking
read that
everything
backwards.
Not taking everything with us for now.
But it has just said Mike on the Ovilus. Maybe that's a relevant name. We will ask the attic, the doll who don't like men, and where the sofa is there. We're looking for places where you're doing your low
I've
video.
told them they can pick.
I know, I've just been asking him.
What is it? You're right,
Right.
So we're off now, guys. We're off.
We're off.
The room with the mortuary, I think you'll get some. I think we'll get something everywhere.
Lights going out, or yep, thank you.
The lights are now going out.
Are we going down?
That's,
Details, hunting.
Is there any relevance to a mic?
Hunting.
we'll have to turn you all back round again.
When you asked me, because the first one it come out was Mike hunting 100. Yeah. Right, where
Are we going up or down?
Go up.
Off we go. I'm just waiting for the girls.
Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
Do you lot want to go into the Victorian bedroom or do you want to go this way first?
Go in that room first.
This one. This is what takes through to Martha and everything.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through. I've read him that. I've read him that board.
Yeah.
And the real skeleton.
What's that said?
Music.
Music.
Haunted
Hi,
head
H.
and music. No, sorry.
100.
100 head of music.
100 head of music.
My goodness.
Your initials, Michael? My initials on window.
There's initials
All
there.
right. Oh, you put your initials on window, have you? Don't be telling these here.
You'll be shot.
So,
Look at these pictures.
I know, I've shown them the pictures. Somebody did like the rose wallpaper, I must admit. That rope is... John, that rope is not a prop for the hangman's noose, just in case you didn't read it.
This is one I'm not touching beds on.
So, yeah, like we said, guys, these mortuary slab table things are all real.
Oh, I'm not sitting on them, but that's still white.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad pentagram, it's the right way. That's a good pentagram.
Leaven for bread. I'll switch it thermal on a minute.
And then do you want to hold the camera while I get some things set up?
Yep.
Good evening, John. I'll give you a wave. I've waved at you. Guten Tag.
If that turns red,
That's going to be funny in a
it
bit.
goes very dark.
That's going to be fun.
If it's black, it's a cold spot. And if it goes red,
That's where we're going to put Lindsay for a lone vigil.
like Claire can sit in front.
On that chair.
So you can see
Let me
Claire's
show you.
toes.
There you go, look, you can see Claire on there. Oh, we've got the thermal camera on as well.
So if Claire moves now to the side, that goes. And then it just goes like that. But if it goes all black,
Run.
if we can't use flashy balls in here,
Right.
we can try, but I can't laugh.
That looks like a person.
That looks like a person.
It does.
Looks like there's a person stood in that corner.
Do you know if you
But
get-
no, I'll tell you what that is. That's a reflection of us off that.
Oh,
It's a surface, isn't it? It's
right.
a,
Do you know if you see anything? See that red button on the front? Yeah. You press that, it takes a picture, press it. Right, and then you press that for to store it and that for notes. And you don't want to store that one.
the mirror room, that's where we're going to try.
Yeah.
We are going to try the Vortex in there in a bit. We have been given permission.
Martha, we've got a device here in our hands that you can use. Oh my God. There's a device here in our hands. It's called an ovulus. It won't hurt you. But if you can come through, can you communicate on that device for me, please? Put it on that tray next to... So he's setting REM pod up down there, guys. Not going to do it with flashy balls just yet. So if that starts going off, in fact I might take a little step back.
Just in case you come down at camera.
No, because then I can see where everything is. I think. Oh, yeah. Martha, can you come through and say, John? Can you use... Let me turn this light out.
Why can't it say Claire instead of John?
No, it's alright, it likes John.
It's reflecting a light off... I don't know if it's... Yeah, it's the light off the camera on the doll's face. She's looking straight at me. That's better if I hold it a bit lower. Hello, Martha. I'm Lindsay.
I'm John.
I'm Claire. I'm Angie.
Did you wear a breath there?
Could have been a car, but I did hear some...
I didn't know if it was one of you.
Like a...
Yeah.
If we've just heard you, can you make that noise again, please?
Turn the speaker on so it'll jump.
Don't forget, if it's on glass, it could be reflecting your own shadow. So if you did it towards that doorway over there, nothing should come up red on them doorways. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know, because it blasts round Martha, she's reflecting off us. Right, guys, are you ready to put what you hear in chat?
It's loud enough. Should be.
Is it loud enough, Liz? Can you hear that all right? That's a welcome. Martha, if you're here, just think how many people have been laid on those morgue trays. I know Alan, because these are actual genuine morgue slabs. Nobody's touching them. But, yeah. So, your mic seems a bit staticky. It might be airy because of this room. But yeah, so...
Martha? Can you say hello?
Rebecca heard welcome. Kelly heard yeah, I can.
Do you like men, Martha? Do you like me?
Martha, can you... Martha, can you come forward? Can you say your name for me very clearly so we know that we are communicating with you? So many there. I think there's quite a lot of spirits in this room, Diana. Martha, why don't you like men?
Do you know, I'm not a medium in any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
But do you know, I'm getting a feeling, right? I think Martha doesn't like men because the little girl that she used to belong to, her father weren't nice to her.
Is that what you're getting?
That's what I think, that's what I'm feeling.
Martha, the little girl that used to own you, was she mistreated? Can you tell us how she was mistreated, Martha? Did that say F it then? I'm gonna have to stand up, I can't sit. I'm dropping everything. John, will you put your flashy balls over there and move REM pod to that doorway? Because I'm going to ask them if they can come and stand in that doorway. See if balls will go through other side. No, more into the middle, baby. That's it. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to vibrate them off. Right, so it's got to be loud then.
Hello? Hello?
Just clap from over here for me. Right, yeah. Martha, can you ask the spirits to step forward? If you're the one that's the most haunted doll, could you ask the spirits to step forward into that doorway?
Do you want me to read this when it says a name?
Yeah?
Martha is one of our most haunted dolls within the museum. Before you step into her room, please note that activity from her comes in many forms, from anxiety attacks and depression, out-of-body experiences if you stare into her eyes and can have an impact in your dreams. After you have met her, also the feeling of sadness and unwellness. There is a pentagram for protection in the centre of this room. If you feel any of these emotions, stand within the circle for protection.
Wow. If there's any spirits here with us, can you step forward? There's a few devices on the floor down there, and I know you've got the energy to light them. Martha, if you can use your energy, could you light one of those balls up? They're just toys, Martha. They won't hurt you in any way, shape or form. But they will need energy. If you can go near them with your energy and just touch them slightly, they will flash, and then we'll know that you're here to communicate. Do you like people coming to communicate with you, Martha? I saw an orb come from the door.
Does everybody feel it when really cold in here?
I'm freezing. I'm huddled up to anything.
Look at these two.
I'm freezing.
They're huddling because
Well, if
they're
you look
cold.
at that curtain, I don't know if there's a draft because you can see it moving slightly.
Yeah.
So I think there's a draft coming through there.
So I don't know if you guys can see that, but we've got a curtain in a doorway that's moving.
It's not paranormal.
No, I'm not saying it's paranormal. That's what I'm saying. It's not paranormal. There will be a draft. But you can actually feel the air temperature drop. In fact, if you have a look at that blue device, John, it's temperature dropping.
Well, it says 14.6 on it at the minute.
Right.
My hands are It says 12.7.
How many bodies have been made on these slabs?
Yeah. Cloud hair.
Talking to the spirits who died on these tables. Can you come forward? Pardon? No, you're not laying one on the floor and laying on it. He said that there were blood and all sorts on these. They've not been cleaned down or anything.
There's some red coming from up here. It keeps coming. There, you see it, Claire?
Martha? Can you...
Listen, man whispering and I hear a female laughing, says Nicola. Anybody getting any names coming through? Is the spirit of Martha English? I think so, Chris. I'm not 100% sure where Martha's originally from.
There's items in this museum from all over the world.
There is items in this museum from all over the world. It's absolutely amazing place.
Martha? Do you want me to come and spend some time with you on my own in a bit?
They? That's about 58 Fahrenheit, Amy said. I just know hot and cold, Amy. Fahrenheit and Celsius means nothing. I heard please. I'm from. Where are you originally from, Martha? What are you doing? Are you trying to capture what? Is there something red coming through?
There was some blood everywhere. Just come loads of red, and then there was just this big, massive black mass. Like,
So go through into other room.
See if there's a light in that room.
Go through into that just standing doorway on the other side and see if you can pick anything up.
That's me that set that off.
Why? What is it?
Grandpa.
Yeah, what's that flashing light?
Yeah, there's a light through the side that flashes.
Right. Right. Or do you want to move on to the next room? Or do you want to stop in here for 5?
It's up to you.
Do you want to try the spirit box?
John, go hug the cabinet where the doll is. Nah.
No, but go and put very close to it.
Here you go, guys. That's Martha. Martha! Are you going to communicate with us?
Can you knock on one of these slabs?
Can you make a sound, Martha? I'll touch the cabinet, but I ain't hugging it.
Door into it that way.
Martha? Yeah, we can try and do an EVP. It is very echoey in this room, though. I will say that.
Temperature's fluctuating on there.
It will do. Shine it on mirrors. I've just turned that light on. I'll turn it off now, guys. That's that room. That's me setting the REM pod off again.
I'm going to see if I can see a big mirror.
You like her eyebrows?
All right, now we're doing EVP, aren't we?
Oh yeah, if I can find a recorder. I'm going to put the recorder down there.
Even when I'm watching it, hold my breath.
I do.
Moving. EVP session 1 in the Haunted Museum. Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Claire. I'm Angie.
We mean you no harm or disrespect. We're only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Martha, can you step forward and say hello?
Who's your owner, Martha?
Do you like your name? Is there other spirits in this room?
Is there an Elizabeth here?
I'm dying to cough. As soon as he started EVP, her eyes do look like they've moved. Her eyes can't move because they are actually painted on, but they do.
It's like mine feel like that
It's
sometimes.
like she's looking that way now. Yeah, she's.
You ready, guys?
Yeah, when I was sat here, I thought she was looking directly.
EVP session 1 in the Haunted Museum. Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay. I'm Claire. I'm Angie.
We mean you no harm or disrespect. We're only here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Martha, can you step forward and say hello?
Who's your owner, Martha?
Do you like your name? Is there other spirits in this room?
I did hear one noise on there, but there was a car going past outside. I did make a mental note of it. I didn't note it on recorder at the time. So, what do you want to do, guys? You want to have a wander somewhere else, and we'll come back here in a bit?
Come back to the room.
Yeah, 'cause I ain't got Vortex or anything on me.
Can I put my torch still? Or your torch, not that one, literally. Otherwise I'll end up being in hospital with a broken leg, neck and back.
They'll let you take Martha with you.
I'll be on one of them slabs. See you in a bit,
I
Martha.
forgot about them. And they left then. Where we're going now, that way don't go anywhere. It only goes into that room.
What's in that room?
That chair.
Oh, try in there for a bit. I mean, we've done in this side.
That room's locked off. That, I don't know if anybody's read anything on this. This was a room that was sealed up. They actually found it, but now it's a witch's room. The witches use it, so it's locked up because
they do practice spells.
Who practice the witchcraft. There's spells in there. So
torture chamber. So
this is where we're going to put Lindsay for a lone vigil.
Spiders. I am not coming in here for a lone vigil.
Which one of you is laying on the slabs? None of us,
us.
because Lindsay's won't let us. Ball and chain.
Did you solstice? Solstice, it's just said. Said solstice, where continued and released. We've just heard something rattle in that room.
It could have. That guy could have been putting that shutter down that he said they were going to put down. No, not the one that went through to the.
Oh, he could have done. Yeah, could have done. Spirits, if that was you in the next room, can you make another noise?
I'm trying another EVP in here then?
Yeah, we'll try an EVP in here.
Try it with the recorder. Only because it's the first one I picked up. You want to hold that a minute?
Might take that chair home.
That's where kids are now.
For you.
Threat.
Ready?
Yep.
Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Claire. I'm Angie.
We mean you no harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you tell us where this chair's come from?
Was you tortured in this chair? What was your crime?
When did you die?
How was you tortured?
What's your name?
Would you like me to give you the keys so you can escape?
There was a lot of traffic going past.
Johnny's not Christian Grey, Lindsay. He is to me. He is to me.
Definitely not Christian Grey.
You're my Christian Grey, love.
Christopher Biggins, maybe.
Right, guys, he's just putting it your back on to speaker.
Christopher Biggins never got done for now, did it?
No, love.
Could you tell us where this chair's come from?
Did you tortured in this chair?
What was your crime? When did you die?
Car going past that.
I thought that was a voice
How
at
was
first.
you tortured?
What's your name?
Would you like me to give you the keys so you can escape?
No, I mean he did say this part was a little bit difficult for EVPs because you're so
Until
close.
later on.
Yeah, till cars stopped going. Sounded like running downstairs.
It might have been that sound that they heard when we first came in.
Yeah, it could have been. No, well, yeah. I keep having the word blasphemy pop into my head. That's Cheryl.
It's because they call me Christian Grey. Right, we're going to have another wonder, guys. I don't know where we're going.
Just keeps flashing red.
On that
We're
door.
getting a heat
handle.
signature on the door.
Just a minute now.
If there's any witches or spirits in this room, if you can come and stand at this door or knock on the door.
Can you copy me?
Big flash of red thing.
Oh, there's people outside.
No, I can hear talking, can't you? Can you show yourself at this door, please?
Oh, knock. Can you knock on the other side of this door? Evening, Kelly.
You'll come back up later and see if you can interact with us a little bit more. Anybody got a torch? Not going from there without a torch.
These guys, do you know? Do those wishes? I don't. I don't know.
No, we're going to do
I don't think so. I just know they do spells and they do practice witch magic in that room. Someone is singing. You're hearing, Lily?
We heard singing.
Which way we're going? That takes you back out into Picture House.
We want to go up, don't we?
We want to go up. Someone is singing.
I heard somebody singing, but we thought that's fine.
Paper, safe and afraid has come out the ovulus. Anyone sat on chair? Ooh. I'm going to put the chair back though, just in case anybody does come. And I'm putting stuff back, only because we need to leave it as we found it. Oh dear. Our sense that Martha is Greek, not English. I don't know. I can ask when we go back down, or when we go for a... Because we're going to obviously split up in a bit. Somebody's going to take the camera and then the rest are going to go for a break. So one of us can ask. Stephen senses that Martha's Greek, not English. Maybe somebody could ask him if they know. Oh yeah. The other thing we've got here. I forgot to show you. Eerie. The Crying Boys. And there we go. There's the...
Try and EVP here in a bit.
Good evening, Jolie. We're going up to the Victorian room then?
We are. See if we can mind. Mind step. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently this rope is not a prop.
It's not a prop.
It's not a prop, apparently.
So do they know? Have we got any more information on that?
There is a piano in the cinema bit that we're going to... 5 just came into your head, Gemma?
Has anybody got any information on the on this rope?
I don't know. Has anybody got information on the rope? Does anybody know anything about it?
I'm just thinking if somebody said it's not a prop.
Stephen said it's not a prop if you read, but I can't see anything to read,
No.
so I don't know. Well, this is a Victorian bedroom. You guys have seen this already. And if any of you,
Great place to put the balls.
if anybody gets really scared, we have got the toilet if anybody gets too scared. Please go to the clinic. We will, Lila. Yeah, I've told them about what's happening with the doll's house.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to pull a chair back. I think there's 4 chairs so we can actually sit down.
I'll sit near the closet.
Do you want to take that, baby?
Yeah.
Do some table.
I think that's what that's for.
No.
You could do table tipping.
Yeah.
Can put camera somewhere so it can see us. What's your head?
I know.
Oh yeah.
An old-fashioned clock.
Is that a Bible? It's very, very cold.
It is a Bible. It is cold in this room, guys, but we are in an attic. That sofa,
It's from a palace, but I don't know.
yeah, it's an original from one of the palaces. I'll ask when we go downstairs. And then you've got them old chest of drawers. In fact, I should be sat on that sofa if it's royalty. The rope looks too clean to be original. Yeah, I'd thought so, Alan. And I think if the rope was significant, I'm sure they would have put a plaque on the wall to say what it's for. But we are going to try some table tipping. I think we're going to try and set the camera up on the bed facing us. You tired?
No, she's trying to warm her hands up.
Right. I think we're ready. Is that too close? Put it to the back at bed if you can, love.
If you drop that back at bed, you can get it.
No.
Pillar.
There might be electric cables in wall.
On pillar.
Yeah. So
Might be not good to hear that.
no, leave that. I'll put it. You could put it over there on settee over there, and then
Like told this person to take on the leg.
might be spiders. So we've set the K2 meter up there, and as
Brush me hair, that.
as you can see, there is no interference coming from any of our equipment on there. So John's going to get the spirit box out. I think this table is what they use table tipping for.
That kind of table and
Right, no.
chairs around it.
Smashing equipment. Do you want to come and sit this side, Duck? In the chair, because then I can see balls on bed.
Okay.
I can just see your body at the minute.
It's my balls.
See your balls. Spirits, if there's anybody up here with us, if you've got strong energy, we know you're moving the equipment in the doll's house. Can you step forward and come across to these toys on the bed? We'll give you permission if there's children here. None of these devices will hurt you. What's under the bed, Sarah? It's you see the clock on the side on the unit? It's another clock that's underneath the bed. Can you hear the spirit box, guys? Oh my God, Scotty, I can hear her singing. Don't know what's behind her. Sounds like piano or organ. High-pitched sounds. Peapotty. Peapotty's bit, yeah, there is a toilet actually behind me. So you guys can hear singing, are you saying?
I bought the cable up for the, you know, the double cable.
Yeah.
I bought that up for, so you can't put it on speaker with it. Just
Can you guys hear that spirit box going off? Just show me some thumbs up if you can. Evening, Linda. I'm talking to the spirits who are in this attic. Can you come through and tell us your name? I'm Lindsay.
I'm John.
And I'm Jake. I'm Claire.
I mean, you know, harm or
Hey,
disrespect.
Scotty.
I'm just here to communicate with you. I have a Bible here.
I've just got that, Gemma. John's holding a Bible. Do you like the Bible?
I'll find a bit of- Genesis chapter 5.
Do you know what? That is fantastic. Come and look at this. Somebody's just put it in chat. Just come and stand behind me a minute. There's a face on the cabinet. It's not actually a face, but I'm going to show you how it looks like a face. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what that is, guys, is it's the shadow of the light,
I don't even think it's the shadow of the light. I
and
think it's the
there's
colouring.
the colouring, and
the,
there is grooves that are making that. That's an amazing thing. Great pareidolia. Well spotted, my lovely. Agatha, if there's an Agatha here with us, can you step forward and say hello?
Can you take one of the devices on that bed, please? Or speak to us through this device on the table.
Thanks, Vonnie. Make sure when you post it, Vonnie, you do say pareidolia on that one, because that's a great catch for a pareidolia image.
Are you sure?
Might not be pareidolia, it's just said, are you sure? Did you hear it?
Are we sure of what? What are you asking if we're sure of?
SJ sensing blood on the floor.
Is something bad happening up here?
What happened in this room? Was this a patient's room? When this used to be a hospital? There's two faces, left and right.
Whose room is this?
Can you go and sit on the settee over there? We've got a device there. Battery's gone. There's a device over there on the settee that you can affect. Or there's these devices on the bed. You need to use your energy to affect them. It blinked its eyes, Lindsay. What, that? The face on the cabinet blinked.
Yeah, that might have been me moving like that or something. You know if I move?
Yeah. I've just seen an orb go down back of that wall.
What with your own eyes or camera?
On camera.
I weren't looking, were you? No, I bet
And that weren't dust.
you. Massive.
Yeah, it's Indian next door. Spirits, can you step forward for me, please? We don't mean you any harm or disrespect. What noise?
Sounded like something dragging across the
Yeah.
floor.
Did. To me, it was like a motorbike dragging
Like a
or something like being dragged.
Oh yeah, like a chair or a table.
Evening,
or-
Darren.
No, you got,
Yeah, but no, spray
no
paint.
bang.
Spray paint. Yeah, that.
no.
I wonder if it's outside.
Spirit, can you come and sit on the bed? Can you come through and tell me your name? Can you show yourself by lights? That's the second orb. Can't wait till I've missed that second one coming in. A name starting with an S. Does your name begin with an S? Evening, Chris. Please use your energy to light one of those bowls up, please. Got energy to show yourself and make noises in this room. You have energy enough to set those devices off.
Welcome to Spiritus.
Spiritus. One sad lady. Looks like two spirits left to the city. Look at that way. I think that's my right. They'd be behind John, wouldn't they?
Tools going off.
Yeah, that could be. No. That's me. That's when I've gone too close. If it goes off now, it's not.
Can you use this device on the table to try and communicate with it? Can you manipulate the sounds coming out of it?
Please put what you hear in chat, my lovelies. Oh, it's antenna. I wondered what it were. I thought that were a light then. It's antenna off that. Seriously? That sounded American. What was this room used for? You've touched it?
Yeah, that's what I thought it said.
What have we touched?
Has John disturbed the Bible?
Is that your Bible?
Can you step forward and tell us your name? Can you guys hear this? Can you hear the spiritus? Yes, mine. Deanna heard. I heard caretake. Nobody's moved the clock, but there is an identical clock there, my lovely, on dressing table at the side of the bed. She's here, Cheryl heard, and he's not happy. Who's not happy? Are you not happy with us being in this room? Wow.
You singing?
Is your name Sarah? If your name's Sarah, I need you to say Sarah clearly through the speaker. Said here. Before.
Then to the front.
Bed.
Back.
Would you like one of us to go and sit on the bed?
Can you say the name of the person that you want to go sit on the bed?
Back.
Said John. Yes, Cheryl, I heard here when we asked if Sarah was here.
Who do you want to go and sit on the bed?
I thought she was going to start singing Amazing Grace. Said John. Trapped while singing. Leave that outside, on ya.
There's
40.
40. Now you've moved balls, so I can't see them.
It is.
REM pod's going off. John's going to just reset that. Is anybody next to John? Can you set that alarm off again, please? Can you go to that blue light and make it light up to the next one? Always says get on with it. Do you like John laying on that bed? I just heard smarty pants. No worries, Natasha, my lovely. Spirits, we've got devices around this room. Can you please step forward? John goes to sleep. Is Sarah Wellington your name? Here.
Whose bed's this?
Now?
No, get up now.
Do you want me to get off this bed?
If you want John to get off that bed, you need to make those two balls flash on the floor. Or you need to set the device off that's at the side of John on the Bible. If you've got the energy, which we know you have. Now get up. Charlie, are you in this room, Charlie? How do you feel laid on bed?
Quite comfy, actually.
Quite comfy.
Surprisingly comfy.
Did you just do 2 knocks then?
Yeah.
Mate.
Oh. Silly. Evening, Karen, my lovely lady.
But you know something that does worry me?
Yeah.
It's the mattress on this bed is like one of them in a hospital.
Hospital.
You know like them...
It is.
Oh, Karen, you would have just looked room we'd just been in. A load of mortuary slabs. We will go back in later on to show you. He needs a ritual Jaffa cake placing on his forehead. Is he sick, I heard? If there's a nurse here, can we have a nurse come, please? There's a gentleman on the bed.
Does he?
He needs help.
He does.
Put your hand to the side on you.
No!
Just put your hand to the side, silly.
Well,
If there's a nurse or a doctor, we need help in this room. There's a patient on the bed. We need SLS camera, really. We'll bring that up next time.
Just go and get it.
Do you want John to go and get the SLS camera, guys? Yeah,
Leave you lot up here.
yeah. We'll be okay on his own. We had.
What's your head?
You can have a torch then.
Oh, yeah. Don't make us jump on your way back up. So he's gone to fetch SLS camera, guys, so we're here on his own. To the spirits in this room. John has now left. And there is only us 3 here. Ange, can you just put them balls back on the bed a minute while he's there? Watch your head. Oh my God. We will need a nurse in this room if anybody hits their head on there. Yeah, thank you, my lovely.
Oh,
Lay.
woman's. I'm not very nice.
I said lay.
Dog. Check.
I think John's back. Can you make them balls flash on that bed, please?
We can't.
that's all coming up.
You're quick.
It's only at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, yeah. David? Is there David here with us?
Brock.
Brian?
Brian? Are you all doctors or nurses? Bed? Yes, we're going to put a patient on the bed.
We'll turn it all on.
Yeah, get it set up first.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Sure what that was an orb, right? It could have been dust after John got up, because I don't know whether there's dust on these blankets, but it could be an orb. We will look back. Anyone else here chanting? Spirits, can you please? John's going to lay on that bed. We need a nurse. If there's a nurse or a doctor in this room, can you make those balls flash on the bed for me?
Wow.
Evening, Carol.
Yeah.
Lily, you can hear singing. Male voices chanting. A religious type.
Nice.
Run. Lay down and sit. Lay, please. That were clear. You're kidding, I heard. What was the treatment like in the hospital by the staff, by the nurses and the doctors?
They eat.
There was a lunatic asylum at the back of this cinema, and it was part of where we are. But since a certain year, we're not allowed to call it that anymore, so we're referring it to the hospital. But yeah, right. Why did that just pick somebody up?
Is that on the bed or? It won't go.
Well, we can see if it comes knitted, because that's
Well,
top at bed.
Change.
Phil.
Move it up and down.
Tilt.
Like that.
What? That's all right there.
It showed a stick figure, didn't
It did show a stick figure.
No, but what was it before I go and get back on
it?
bed?
Watch your
Watch
head.
your head. Obviously, that's John in front of it, that blue. The clock has moved under the bed. No, clock's in the same position, I think, but we will go back and check. Might be handling my camera. Why have I got two stick figures?
Oh, sugar. Well, that's John. What's that one?
There's a stick. Can you see that, guys? We've got two stick figures.
So somebody name it, whereabouts is it?
Who's laying next to John on that bed?
Laying next to me.
Yeah.
Really?
Can you move? John, can you just lift your arm up?
Yeah, which one are you?
It's laying
Other side, yeah.
other side.
This side.
Yeah.
And what?
No,
No, other side.
this side. I'm talking to the spirit that's laid next to John on the bed. Can you move across and move closer to him, please? Wow, this is... I'm talking to you laying on the bed. Can you hold John's... Can you hold the hand next to you on the bed? Put your hand out, John, onto the bed. Can you hold his hand? Can you move your arm to hold John's hand?
What worries me more, if he's laid next to me onto bed, where is my hand at the minute?
So.
This is unbelievable. Can I'm gonna... So you move off bed a minute.
So now I know what bed it's going to go.
It might not.
Just leave it, it's fine, I can look back.
It's laying down the clock under the... He's laying under the bed, did you say, guys?
It's weird because it's not actually on the bed, is it?
No, it's like...
Here.
It's on cabinet.
Yeah.
It's on the cabinet.
Yeah, it is. It's just moved its arm and its leg. It's on the cabinet.
Is it gone?
No, it's still there.
It's,
If it picking aerial up off
no, it's...
Hang on a minute, is there a reflection on that clock or anything? Could that... Right.
No. No.
Can you just go and lay me that picture down there?
Yep.
I'm just trying to get a reflection. Or, actually, put your arm out for me. So it's not you, it's not you. It's not you. And only John. So it's not picking any of us up. This. Are you a doctor?
Oh, this is this nurse that we asked for.
Are you a doctor or a nurse? Can you help the patient on the bed?
Wow.
It's touching you.
Touching you.
This arm's cold.
That's where it's touching you.
It's gone off.
Gone off.
Go on.
Yeah. No, the
No.
thing's gone off.
Everything's gone off. Think it's the cabinet.
Watch your head.
It actually moved. A height keeps touching him. It did keep touching him.
Picture back up.
In front of the unit. Yep. John, look, it's there. Come back here a minute. It won't move. It's
It's on the cabinet.
It's on cabinet. Right, you can see John moving. Can you explain that?
No. Unless it's picking cabinet up.
What?
As a person.
As a person? Right, now shut cabinet door. Might be able to debunk this, guys. Just bear with us a sec. Right, it's gone now. Right. You go back onto bed. That could have been debunked.
No, it can't, because if you come back, if it were cabinet door.
Yeah, we'll definitely come straight back.
I'm calling on a doctor. It's not picking John. It's not picking you up on bed though. It's not as a stick figure.
Might just take a while to map it, it might be live.
No, leave it a minute. If there's a doctor or a nurse in the building, think it's seeing the clock as a head and the cabinet as a body. Maybe, Sky, maybe, but at the minute it's not mapping in anything at the moment. It is possible.
Could be because I got straight on bed. If I let map me in, is it mapping me in?
Not yet. Let's go that way. Let's sit there a minute. Now it's mapped you. Right, map John. Help, help, we need a nurse or doctors. We've got a patient in here that needs help. I can't point SLS camera at floor yet. Why is your... If there's a spirit, if there's a doctor or a nurse, it looks like there's somebody sat on you.
Yeah, it's weird.
Can you see this guy? Can you see this in chat? This looks like there's somebody sat on John. Just sit back up for me, darling. I think it's all cameras messed up on your shadow. Yeah, I think it is. SLS isn't mapping him right. Let me out of the cupboard. It seems like whoever it is having some fun. I'm calling for a doctor. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Werlo, it is. It's just his stick figure, isn't it? Just playing up. No, John's actually laid still, as you can see. John's not moving. Werlo, you're saying it's not John. That spirit, well, whatever it's doing to him, it does looks quite rude.
Well, I can't feel anything.
What did John feel? What's that above his head? Above John's head? Just the ceiling. SLS has gone off again.
That screen at the time there, that's all. Right. We'll
So-
have to make a move soon anyway.
Yeah.
Watch your head.
No.
What are the different colours John is showing? What are the different colours John is showing red this time? Not sure, Vonnie. We're going to have to look back. It's the first time I've ever used SLS camera. John's better with it than me. So, yeah, he's going to have to show me. So we are going to be making a move. We are going to go to... Watch your head. Where we're going to...
Do I turn this out?
What's that one? That one, yeah.
Don't touch.
Yes, please. Can
Are
one of
gonna
you...
carry that?
Do you want to carry?
Can you carry
Yeah.
SL? You'll have to hold it with
You have to hold it with box.
box.
Because that's not right. You can hold it with that, but just hold box as well.
Please go to the piano. Yeah, we will. We'll get round to it. Clock has definitely moved from under the bed.
You've got a piano now if you want.
And we got any more rooms?
Oh, yeah, we've got to go downstairs.
Right.
Um,
Thank you, Spirits.
Thank you.
We'll set this up and we'll do some table tipping in a bit. I'll let you all go first.
go on, ladies.
Thank you. And some chocolate. And stop.
Lindsay's at back, and you know in horror films, it's always person at back that gets killed first. That way. Yeah. 'Cause he's shut that shutter between cinema and cafe. You alright, look?
Yeah.
Child playing peekaboo said thanks. You're welcome. Keep your skeleton. See you right.
Show Karen
Right.
down this room.
Karen, this is Martha's room. These tables are from mortuaries and have been used. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. There's 3 on the ceiling. Go on then, ladies.
Making ladies go first.
Bonnie, you don't like the rose wallpaper? This is where the piano is. Lily was asking us to go to the piano. Can you play this piano? I think it's in need of a tune. Can't even play that. I can't remember how you do it now. Can you play this piano?
Try an EVP in here. Yeah. You have to show me what to do when the screen goes off.
Just press power button there. And it comes back on. Then you just go like that.
Remember to wait.
No, because I've turned it off, so turn the camera off so it's save battery. Oh, right, you want that a minute then?
Yes.
Okay, 2 meter.
Just make sure that's my camera's not affecting K2. No. So I've turned it down a little bit, guys, so you can see. So if interact, that one.
So if you just press a key.
You might have to switch your chair around a bit towards me though, that's it.
Alright, stop flashing.
Why ain't that, I would, oh. Don't shake it.
Shit your walls now and again. Look.
That's it. Hang on, before you do that a minute. If there's any spirits in this room, we've got a couple of devices. Can you come and play the piano and sing a song to us? That's it.
EVP session 3. Evening spirits, I'm John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Angie.
I'm Claire.
You mean you no harm or disrespect. Can you tell me how many spirits are here at this moment with us?
Do you have the energy to light our equipment up?
How old are you?
Did you used to perform on this piano?
Are you in one of these photographs?
Are you a man or a woman?
Can you sing a song?
Otherwise we'll be here all night listening to it back.
I made a few creaking noises.
On chair. You'll hear them as creaks anyway.
EVP session 3. Evening spirits, I'm John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Angie.
I'm Claire.
You mean you no harm or disrespect. Can you tell me how many spirits are here at this moment with us?
Do you have the energy to light our equipment up?
How old are you?
Could have been cricket chairs.
Did you used to perform on this piano? Are you in one of these photographs?
Was that something then, just before it said,
Are you a man or a woman?
just before,
Are you in one of these photographs?
Are you a man or a woman?
no, it would be photographs. Just before, I think Claire asked for photographs.
Did you used to perform on this piano? you in one
There.
of these photographs?
Just before, can you hear it? It's very faint.
Are you in one of these photographs?
It's about a second before she says that.
Did you used to perform on this piano? Are you in one of these photographs?
Somebody moving.
Somebody
thing.
moving.
Very, very, very
So I
faint.
could hear something really light.
Or a breath, it was
Single man or a woman?
Can you sing a song?
A lady in white has been seen in this part. Hang on, I'm going to go back down. I've got to go up to one thing back. A lady in white, an apparition of a young lady who wanders around the auditorium sobbing and reaching out towards unexpected visitors. She has been seen on numerous occasions by the staff and visitors whose spirit still resides. Oh, I missed that one, hang on. Occasioned by staff and visitors throughout the day and night. The young lady allegedly told the psychic that she was murdered by a man whose spirit still resides at this museum. Wow. If he was executed, I can get it on Home Office Records. If you get the date name, if you can got his name and date. Wow. Can hear music faint. Could be coming from Spirit Box.
This right here, she can communicate with us. She can use this device in my hand. Can you say hello?
It's a wedding dress.
Can you tell me your name?
If I put our toys up near the puppets, can you make them flash? Giving the puppet master something to play with. So I've got your head in shot now.
Let me say hello then.
Anybody,
Somebody in echoing voice. Hello?
please pop what you're hearing, chat.
You just say hello? Did I just say you speak then?
Give it a rest.
You don't want to communicate with us?
Those devices that we've placed up near the puppet master, they'll light up if you go near them, if you can move them, touch them. You will need to accumulate your energies to do so. They won't harm you or hurt you in any way.
Piss off, I thought that was
Can you make a noise that we can hear you? Can you come and play the piano? Can you tell us when this building was first opened? Lily, we've moved the balls, my lovely. I've put them near the puppets. They're no longer on the piano. In the background sounded like hell. Not coming from the spirit box. Was that just coming from what you can hear, Vaughn? Nicole heard correct. Right, guys, I think in a minute, what we'll do... Are you ready for a coffee or anything? Yeah? Are you ready for a coffee, or do you want to stop here a minute while we go and make coffees?
No, I'll go for a wander around, yeah.
Yeah? Do you want to go for a wander round?
Yeah.
And we'll go make I'll make you a coffee and come back in about 5 minutes. It'll be hot.
Can you take SLS back with you?
Yeah, and then what I'll do, if it's all right with you, when you come back, I'll go and do my lone vigil down there on my own.
You sure? Because you can't get through that door anymore.
No, because you guys are coming out and going in that other room there.
Which other room?
Strength.
So you're only in next room if so I can hear you. Well, do we leave SLS here?
No. Oh, it's up to
No,
you.
yours in building, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you want this one in here?
No, well, John will probably take off. Are you taking Ovulus with you?
No, I can't.
No.
I can't use Ovulus.
Then actually no, we'll take her downstairs with you because scratch.
So we're going for a walk, guys. Where do you want to go?
Why don't you take them downstairs in dungeon?
Dungeon?
Downstairs, and then-
Lindsay's obsessed with dungeons and torturing me. Which is quite worrying.
I'm ready for a coffee though because it's.
That doorway there, so you can't actually get through, so you're going to have to go back through Martha's room and downstairs. So we're going to go down. I heard them asking you to say prayers. We'll say a prayer before we go. Don't let us go out that SLS camera for crying
I'm
out
coming
loud.
back in, so I'll do that
I know you are.
down there.
With stocks, and there is actually a rack down there
I thought you said right
that's made from
Master.
So when I go and do my lone vigil, where are you guys wanting me to go?
Dungeon.
Isn't it a dungeon? You know.
Mortuary.
Yeah, I'm going there now, but where they want me to do my lone vigil when I go on my lone vigil?
Yeah, the mortuary now.
No, because that's not be 5 minutes. It's not going to be a long vigil, is it? So go and sit with Ethel.
Yeah, but you could do a little vigil in a bit anyway. I'm going to have to have a sit down so I'm passing me back.
Yeah. So I'm asking where they want me to go in a bit.
Oh. I thought they said.
No, nobody said no yet.
They said it earlier.
In the bedroom.
Okay.
Right, I'm going this way.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk things.
Right. So we're now going down to, I'm going down to the mortuary on my own now. This is the actual mortuary table, or not table, from the fridge that was kept. But that is just a prop. It is only sponge, look. It's just sponge. It's not a body. I hope. I just put my spirit box, my thing down on that. Black nun, please, John. We haven't been in that room, have we? Yes, I shall have to go in there, but it's a bit close to them though. I like to be out of the way. Just turn. Right, I'm just trying to turn it on. Is there any spirit down here in this mortuary with me? Can you use this device? up, Sam.
No.
I do it for you guys. Really? See? Really? I'm now on the mortuary table. Can you tell me what I'm laid on? Where am I? Where am I laid? Why am I? It's cold. Did you just say my name? Did you just say John? Hmm? Did you just say John? There's a mortician here? Actually laid on this thing. You heard night, John? I can't even turn this camera around now. It won't let me turn it around. There we go. That's what I've just been laid on. That is what Cliff was just talking about. The fridge. It's that. That is from Denby Asylum. How many bodies have been put on this mortuary table? Who was the doctor? Or mortician? No? I hope that weren't the table. Refresh. This here? What was that for? What was that for? What drained through the plug? You heard it say blood, Sam? By the way, this isn't my lone vigil. I will go and do my lone vigil wherever you guys want me to go. So, I'm going to see if my coffee's ready yet. And then Lindsay's going on her lone vigil. I'm going to turn that light off a minute. And turn this one off actually. What have I just done? No. What?
Your coffee's there.
Thank you. So I'm just going to get my coffee and then we're sending Lindsay off on her own. Where's that white cable duck? Oh. Oh, you left your ECG on charge on that one, haven't you? Can I eat that cable for a bit?
Yeah, because I'm going to go through.
Only because we've got a red light on Wi-Fi. So.
Sorry, choice anyway. Well, I'm going to go through anyway, because I'm going to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you stopping in here, or are you?
Can you just hold me the camera a minute, please? Watch it, because it's on you.
Come round. What's she walking back for?
No. Vigil. That doesn't mean Angie's with you, you know, and it's alone.
It's alone. But John's got
Angie.
John's got to be near me in case I have kittens.
I can have my lone vigil anyway, Sam, now, because they're following me about. Thanks for that.
Right, yeah, because Thingy's upstairs. Are we alright to take us drinks round, or would you rather us leave them here?
As long as you bring them back to this, but you're all
Right.
Make sure nobody's left.
I'll come back for mine.
Not mine's toxic anyway.
I am taking this time.
I need flashy balls if I'm on my own.
Yeah, well, we'll sort you some stuff out when we get round there. I'm just going to have a quick drink of my drink, and I'm going to leave it here.
It's toxic.
I'll leave it here. Right, no,
No.
this way.
Johnny, you coming back, are you?
What's your squeak to me?
Oh, the guy in the cabinet.
Wondered what that were then. Oh, what's that?
I don't know what.
But we're kids outside,
No.
isn't it?
Are you coming back, or shall I walk round the end and just walk back?
For where?
Are you leaving Lindsay on a bow?
I don't know. I'm Lindsay's going, and then I'm.
Not cool.
Just come, lass. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Turn you round again, guys. Good evening, Carl. I hope you're well. I hope we had fun. So your costume, it looked rather good. They all look rather good, really. Do. So when I go and do my lone vigil, guys, my dog's in the window watching the fireworks. Where do you want me to go and do my lone vigil?
Well, while John
Let's check out.
is sorting out the equipment.
Then we come and spend some time with Martha.
I'm not stopping with Martha.
When Lindsay's done her own vigil, before I go on mine, we're going to come in here. And we're going to do the laser vortex in here. Alright. We are doing the laser vortex in the devil's toy box. Oh my God. See what happens with that. Royalties visited here? Yep, me and Lindsay's been.
While John's taking you down, I'm going to sit on that front settee.
What, nearest to the screen?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm going to take you.
Where that table is,
No?
well, it's not a table, it's like a puffy.
Yeah, there, yeah.
Up on that, so I can just hold it. But flashy balls and that.
SLS?
Not SL. Yeah, I'm having SLS camera. So I'll bring that down when I come.
Oh, it's alright. So we're getting Lindsay set up. Yes, with Martha. Cheers. Scotty, she's wearing fur around her neck. Okay, so I'm going to set this down here for Lindsay. The SLS. She wants the SLS down here. It will, Chris. I can't wait. I can't wait to try the SLS. Lindsay, if you look down here, there's another settee down here with a puffy in front of it. Right. So this is where Lindsay's going to do her lone vigil here. So Where do you want the REM pod and that put in? What do you want on spirit thingy box? I'm gonna put the. What do you want on? What was that? Oh, I heard something from behind there then. So what do you want on the phone? What app?
Just set it up for necrophonics, but don't bring me on just yet.
So I'm gonna get to Lindsay now, guys.
This is horrible.
Right, there's a button just under there, look.
Yeah.
See that one that says power against it?
Yeah.
Just underneath there. You click that one off.
Well, that one under there, like that.
Then just quick screen up if it goes off. Alright, so now if I put the camera on at the back, that should, in theory,
Should in theory.
and then view, switch screen.
Need a stylus.
There you go, switched them round.
Marvellous.
Then if you want to alter the setting, like
Yeah.
that's down.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah. Thank you.
don't forget you've got the guys with you.
Yeah, that's them two just going.
Are they going back?
They're going, yeah.
You know, you can just shout, I'm not far away.
Yeah. See you in a bit. John's actually not going, he's going into another room, or not too far, because bright light. I might kite myself, so
press
John's going to
start.
stay with me. Yeah, I'll press start.
No, I'm not far away.
Okay, do you want torch?
No, because you might want to see it.
Yeah, but it's dark up that bit, you know. Listen, if I need to look round this, I've got my big light is just blinded me. Oh my goodness me. Right guys, I'm going to turn you back round. Wait while he's gone. Two secs. Just don't shut that door fully, otherwise you'll lock yourself out. Don't know if you can hear his footsteps. Right, he's gone. Spirits of this theatre, my name's Lindsay. I don't mean you any harm or disrespect. If you could step forward, that's why I've picked it, Sam. If you could step forward for me, I've got a couple of devices on the floor. If you go near that blue light, it will go off. You'll make a bleeping sound go off on the alarm. I've got some balls on the floor. You can interact with them. We give you permission. They won't hurt you. They will need your energy to light them up. I've got the SLS camera out so I can see you. And I've also got necrophonics. So, as you can see, guys, I'm not picking anything up yet on the SLS. So, no worries, Phyllis. No night, sweetheart. Speak to you soon. Actually need to leave. No worries, Sam. Right, guys, pop what you hear in chat for me. Good evening, spirits. Can you tell me what year this theatre opened? Can you affect those devices on the floor? Or can you move the curtains? Can you tell me what this device was used for? This looks like a torture device. It looks like a stretchy table to me. What crime did you commit? What crime did you commit to be used on that? 60s? Is that for the year this pavilion opened? I'm in here on my own. Can you step forward? Can you show me that you're in this room? Can you come and stand in front of me? It is a torture device, Gemma. It looks a horrific torture device. Was you put in the stocks? No. I've now turned the SLS onto the stocks. What were you putting the stocks for? Can you please light one of those devices up on the floor? Just to show me that you're here with me, that I'm not in here on my own. Can the patients from the hospital step forward? Can you go stand by the stocks? I think that's John coming to join me. He'll not leave me long because he knows I get creeped out. Death? June or May? No, you can come down, darling. Well, thingy, I can't do SLS on my own. And I need to turn with SLS and point it at seats. But I need to, like, stand up with you. So as you can see, guys, it's mapped John in again. Yep, you're on it. If there's any... oh, no, come a bit closer. It's mapped you out. That's it. Stop there. If there's any spirits in this room... John stood here. He wants to perform with you. He wants to dance. Can you come and stand next to him and show him how to dance?
Can you hold my hand? My hand on the screen.
Yeah. Is there a Cliff here with us? Or Sarah? Talking to the lady in white who was murdered by a gentleman here. Can you step forward? Can you go stand next to John for me, please? John won't hurt you. John's kneeling down on the floor. If the gentleman spirit's here, the one with the negative energy. What you did to this poor lady? Did you just sniff?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I nearly jumped out my skin.
What did you do to the lady? But you can't do it to me. What did you do?
Killed her.
Lindsay?
You killed her.
No. I thought you meant to like hurt her.
Oh, I murdered her.
Can you come and sit next to me? I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to disrespect you. I just want to communicate with you and find your story. Can you come and sit with me, please?
I don't know if we've lost chat. Last person to comment was Christopher. If you guys can hear me, can you comment in chat, or can you put me some thumbs up, because I don't think I'm getting chat. Right, do you want to come and hold SLS and I'll try and stand behind you? No, we've definitely lost chat.
Well, we might have to go. I might have to go back on. Are we still there, guys? Can you still see? Why does chat keep breaking?
Maybe try YouTube.
No, because these guys on Facebook aren't going to see Vortex then. Right, guys, what we're going to do, because we've lost chat, so we are going to go and do the Vortex. You haven't got your phone on you, have you?
No, I've left it.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, I think we're back. I think we've got chat back. You give some thumbs up, so guys, or some may need to go higher, losers. Right, well, yeah, we're back. We're back. I think we're back.
Right, I'm going to try and stand up next to you.
That's it. Everything's. Mind you, camera's now gone out of focus. It won't focus. Right, it has.
You got a torch a minute, love? I think I've just dropped some under the settee.
So,
I'm going to look for me because I can't bend. I thought I heard something. Well, that's what I heard. Glad to have you back, guys. Right, so I'm going to try and hold the camera while John holds the SLS. That my e-cig gone again. Yep. Just leave it on puffy because I'm coming back down this bit anyway with bag and stuff. What? I'm just going to stand and scant room. Sorry guys, it's my filming shocking. We never lost you. You did, you ran away. Spirits? Spirits of this theatre, can you come and take a seat? Just seen an orb. Don't know if anybody else saw that then. It was going up the back. think girls are back with us as well. Right. Stop.
Ready to watch the film? Well, walk towards me.
Can you walk down those stairs? There is a bit of dust. We sent messages. Sorry guys, I've left my phone in the other room.
Yeah, but we weren't coming up on our screen. It is now.
Can you walk down the steps with those ladies?
Well, we're Claire and Angie anyway.
In the corner. Chris, are you sensing somebody in the corner or that corner? Yes. Sit down on a pew, and then I'm going to see if we can get somebody to come and sit next to you. Will it map them in? I've altered screen, so it might need highering or lowering. The spirits in this room, can you come and take a seat next to these two lovely ladies? Right, stand up a minute, ladies. That's it. If you get them mapped in, that's it. Once you, that's it. Got to map your in. No. It's when you'll only do it when you stand. Right. So I don't know what's going off with. Oh, that's it. If there's any spirits here, can you come and stand between these two ladies? You don't scare these ladies. They won't be scared if you come and interact with them. Can you take a seat behind them? Another orb. Seen quite a few orbs. There is dust in here. I'm not saying there isn't, but these what we're seeing, it's not a dust particle. You can tell difference, I think, between dust.
Right, let's go and do laser.
Yeah, ready for laser grid?
Keep saying strength.
Strength. If there's any spirits that'd like to show themselves to us on this camera? Can you walk down the stairs? Can you show yourself? Can you stand on the balconies? Can you step forward, please?
Are we ready then?
Yep.
Can you check camera? Check on.
Yeah. Have you got my e-cig? Yeah. As John's walking up the stairs, can you go stand with him? We can see yourself if you show yourself as a light anomaly. Do you just breathe everything?
With me.
Do you know?
Sorry.
John did it earlier. He sneezed, and as he sneezed, sniffed. They glow in dark, do they? Oh, with that torch, yeah. Dolly corner. There's a tree there that we're going to put nails in a bit to release all negative energy. Good job. Do you know, he's left me with camera and I'm the slowest walker in the world. Yeah. And another one. Did you see another one then? Did you see a blue one? It might not be a blue one that we saw. We have got... Shine your torch. We have got that. Ultraviolet, isn't it? It's these dolls that creep me out. Evening, Steph. This is the spirit of Rose Clark, and that's this doll. Please meet the... Yeah. John will have to come back and read you that one. Victorian seance room. You have to give me a minute when I'm coming upstairs. One that I don't touch. This is the VIP area.
I'm leaving all this stuff out here because there's no need to take it all in the room.
No. Have you tried laser yet?
Yeah.
To see if it's gonna...
No, I haven't trying to set it up over.
So you know what time it is now, guys?
Hang and master.
I have to come in and shut the door. Hang and master. Wings. Hang on. Wings, hang and master. Right, guys, I'm just going to turn your torches off. And this is a room of mirrors. So look at that. Do you know, I'm thinking...
And your top looks...
Can you hold them a minute for me, though? Do you know, look through there and I can see skulls. And I'm thinking... I know. Yeah, don't shut. Screenshot, guys. My daughter has a reborn dolly, very realistic and very creepy. They're beautiful dolls. Don't forget to screenshot, guys. Calling out to the spirits in this room. This is a mirror room. Can you come and stand in these lights? Can you show yourselves? Creep. Do it upwards a bit, baby. See if that's it. Yeah, it's getting all upwards. Wow. Yeah, look at it on there. Oh, well, you're seeing it in the thing, aren't you? That's better when you do it up like that. Can you tell us what spirits are in this room? It does look amazing. Help? Do you need help? Can you show yourself to us? The mirror room is essentially a giant devil's toy box.
Oh, great. I don't feel anything in
I don't feel negative in here. I'd leave it at that a bit now, baby, because the room's filling.
I already started taking another drag when you said that.
I know.
You still see it on screen?
Yeah. Could put mirrors in a shed. Can you show yourself? I've just seen a face in that mirror.
You have.
Spirits, can you still show yourself? Do you know us? Calling out to the room, do you know us?
Can you show yourself in one of these mirrors?
Hide? What have we got to hide from?
Us?
Did you what, Dope? Did you just say something?
I heard something.
You heard something that way?
I asked Angie if she was there. Like, not in here though, like, you know, like, next room.
Next
kind of,
room.
yeah. Not in here.
Question? Do you have questions for us? Ask us your questions.
Someone's going to get 7 years bad luck.
Why? Ah. Come on then, jump up, baby. I'll switch with you a minute. You've been using mine?
No. I got your receipt.
I thought you said you
Outside.
picked... Oh, have you left it outside? Something black's just shot through past my head. It was like white. Yeah, and I've just gone like that. I thought it was something coming to it.
Don't choose mine.
Wow. Call her an hour, baby.
Is that alright?
Can you show yourself in this smoke?
Try an EVP in this room.
Somebody's just put that. They're supposed to be portals, yeah.
Where do these portals lead? If these mirrors are portals, where do these portals lead? Got enough?
Yeah.
Think you've got enough? Right, guys, we're just going to leave that. Leave you in dark while we do an EVP. Can you bring me that chair in, please? Careful.
Oh my god, it's smoky.
I know. I just need to sit down.
And we're gonna
Everything's
Oh
heavy.
God, that angle there, it's like psychedelic. It's like, way.
I'm going to go and stand in the portal and do the EVP.
Hang on, just let me turn light up a bit so they can see your hand.
We ready?
Yep.
Ready? Oh.
EVP in the Devil's Toy Box. Are there any spirits in here that wish to communicate with us? Are you coming through a portal?
How many spirits come through this room?
Where do the portals lead to? Will you be able to show your faces in the mirrors?
Cough and a sneeze. Do you want to switch that off a minute? I didn't mean EVP, I meant that because that's making a noise, isn't it, for EVP? That's all we're thinking. Well, listen back to that one.
Yeah,
But that noise is... just leave it like that.
Yeah,
Are you
I
alright?
think it's that all that smoke.
It's gone on your chest.
I'm wondering. Turn it off a minute. I just need to go.
Okay. Yeah.
Open... Leave that door open a bit. Smoker's cough, that for you.
I know. It's bad for you, Angie, you're smoking. You can tell them to go and smoke it.
What you doing? Baby?
Putting this filter on. Whoa!
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Right after.
Wow.
That's right, Bright, don't look at light. Right, now try an EVP. Are you alright?
Yeah, just let me finish my coughing.
Should we listen back to this one?
You got it? That's amazing.
It is.
In here, wish to communicate with us? Are you coming through a portal?
How many spirits come through this room? Where do the portals lead to? In the mirrors.
That way. That way. That's it.
That went lot.
She does need a drink, Sue. She does. Poor thing.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I think I'm done.
She's a smoker, not a vapor.
Ready?
Ready.
EVP session 2 in Devil's Toy Box. Is there any spirit here that wishes to communicate with us? Can you tell us on this device in my hand?
Can you walk through these lights?
Do these mirrors act as portals?
What?
Can you show yourself to us?
What is the name of the doll in the next room?
What colour are these lights?
I didn't dare ask a question because I was coughing.
Oh, I forgot. I'll ask that one in a minute, Willa. Ask if she remembers you.
EVP session 2 in Devil's Toy Box. Is there any spirit here that wishes to communicate with us? Can you tell us on this device in my hand?
Can you walk through these lights? Do these mirrors act as portals?
Can you show yourself to us?
What is the name of the doll in the next room? What colour are these lights?
That were Ovulus coming through.
No, it's in it. No.
She's just talking to them.
I know.
We've got a boots temperature cube.
Do you want to go and get a drink, Ange?
Yeah, will you come with me back there?
Just put it on the floor then, Duck. Take. Oh, do you need that torch? Yeah, take them with you. Something. So try another one?
Turn this light off now.
We're just going to turn this light off.
You ready?
Yep.
EVP session 4 in Devil's Toy Box. Do you remember Lindsay?
Where do you remember us from?
Who are you?
Will you show yourself to us tonight?
Where have you come from? No, stop it there. EVP session 4 in the Devil's Toy Box. Do you remember Lindsay?
Where do you remember us from?
Claire's getting brave.
Who are you?
Will you show yourself to us tonight?
Where have you come from? No, stop it there.
Alice has
Did
just
you
said devil.
hear how it said it?
It went devil. I don't know if you heard that, guys, but just show me Ovulus, Claire. Oh, Claire. Hang on.
That's how it said
Devil. It did say it very strange. Did anybody else hear that in chat? Yvonne, you heard a whisper say yes. Where did you hear yes, guys? Did you hear it on the spirit box? From EVP? What's that just one said?
Welcome to Spirit.
Wow, it said it was weird. I don't like this spirit.
So we're in the devil's toy box. Can you use this device on the floor to communicate with us?
Ed? Is Edward here with us? Ed, poem, war and club. Heard yes while John was doing EVP. We'll listen back to that, my lovely. Yeah, freaky devil. It did say very freaky, Chris. Cliff.
Who's here with us?
How many spirits are here in this room? I'd leave that door open. Ed, again. Is Ed here with us?
That's all.
Now?
After you remember Lindsay. Apparently it said yes, and people heard in chat. We'll listen back in a minute.
Because I have.
Can you tell us the name of the doll in the other room? What did that say?
I thought sure you said Martha.
If you just said Martha, can you say that again for us? Is Martha your friend?
It's a friend.
Think that. Did you guys hear friend? I keep hearing Ed. Yeah, I do, Sue. Come through a few times, Ed.
Is it an Ed here with us or Edward?
Spirits, do you remember any of us in this room? If so, can you say the name of the person you know? Sorry, love.
Who do you know? Which person in this room do you know? Can you say their name?
Surgery I heard. 3rd October, I heard friend.
You a friend?
Are you a friend of Martha's? Do we have a Stan or a Jane here with us? Thanks, Karen. Yeah, Lily, we'll check back, my love. Got your Amy with that one? Spirit? Come on. Come on. I just heard a lady crying then on that. Spirits, do you know, John? Can you say the name of the person that you know very clearly? Liar. John, who in this room do you know? John said, who in this room do you know? And the voice said you.
You know me?
Claire's been heard a couple of times. I thought it sounded like a cat crying. Yeah, I thought it sounded like something crying when John first put that on.
You know me? Who are you?
Crying for sure. Sounded like a kid though. You heard a noise, Natasha? That just said F-U-C-K. You ladies got any questions you want to ask? Got any questions you want to ask? Not speaking.
She daren't speak, she can't.
I know. Anyway in a minute, so... Hi, Sue.
Where do these mirrors lead to?
No, we've never been here before, Lily. This is his first time. Are you staying or are you coming to come for a coffee? Yeah. Right, guys, we're going to go down. We're just going to grab a quick drink and then I think John may do his lone vigil. On his own. All on his own. Downstairs.
Is it downstairs I'm going?
I don't know. Where is it you guys want John to go and do his lone vigil? Been in it, hasn't he?
I've been laying on the mortuary table.
Have you? Oh, and kick your head in.
I think this is creepy.
It was Sam's idea. Can't blame me, Sam said it.
Oh, I'm bothered. That's naughty, naughty, naughty.
Got a tag on that one.
Has it still got a tag on?
Leicester Royal Infirmary, is it?
Yep, Leicester Royal Infirmary, guys. Don't know if you can see that tag. That's where that bed's from.
Really a bed, is it?
Martha, can you make a noise in this room while we're here?
Alright then.
Ready?
Somebody's got to go with a torch first. You want to go?
If you take that. No. I said to take that. Oh.
Go on then. So yes guys, where am I going? Good evening, Sue.
I've got to be careful because this foot's gone on me. Yeah, it's
We have got the auditorium. We've got the Martha's room. We've got the attic, we've got the mortuary. We've got the Devil's Toy Box, but to be fair, we've been in there a while. Mummified cat.
got the seance room.
Seance room.
Where that table is, that was
Victorian.
Victorian seance.
So here guys, you decide. Choose your own adventure. You guys remember them books? Choose your own adventure. Look at them, they're all leaving just because we're going for a coffee. What we're going to do is we're all going to go quiet, turn lights off, and then when they come back, they'll wonder where we've all gone. I don't know, nobody said anything yet. Spinny Ouija board. I'm going to give it to Lindsay a minute.
Well, we could go in other bit. Oh. I think we've lost, oh, we haven't lost chat, we're stuck on chat. Right, with Martha that dolls look so realistic, it did. Martha's room. I think it's Martha's room, attic. Lady at the piano, attic, Martha. I think Martha's getting most votes. So, Martha, John. So John's going to go back to Martha's room.
Spirit box, I've got flashy balls.
He's going to have his coffee first. We're coming back to get one of these arts guys. It says, don't be normal, be paranormal. So we're going to come back. We're also going to come back and watch a film. There's a mediumship night going off with a gentleman called Andrew Roberts, and that's on Friday 8th of November. Doors are open while 7 p.m. Doors open at 7 p.m, sorry. That's next Friday if anybody's interested. Yeah, you have to book through the website. Also, if you get a chance to visit this place, you really do want to come and have a walk round. Once a month they do a film night. What film were it again? Friday. We think it's going to be Friday. Nightmare on Elm Street this week in the room where we've just been, where I went and did my lone vigil. What town is it, please? It's Nottingham. I will put details up of this museum and picture house on our page, and I'll also pop in a link to there so you can directly speak to him yourselves, my lovelies. But what a great place to come. That doll room really does. I mean, I'm looking at doll room now, and I don't like look at that doll room at all. No, we've not done them the eras, have we? Oh, what we'll do is then when John comes back, he'll go off and do his lone vigil, and then we'll all go down and go down that one. John's flashy balls. Love the way you say it. Hey dear. Evening, Andrew. Hope you're well. Where, Lindsay? No, you can't tell us now, but please later. I can tell you where we are now, Lily. We're at it's the Old Picture House and Haunted Museum in Nottingham. If you go online and just put that in, it will come up. Everything's there on the website for visiting times, what night film night is, mediumship nights, what they have here. I think they have quite a bit here, actually. And like I say, if you live close by, you really do want to come in, guys, because yeah, it's fantastic. We'll definitely come back and do another investigation here, because it's just I just think it's such a it's just a fantastic place. Yeah. And how everything's set out in the museum side, in picture house side, it's just like, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Right, are you taking him up to Martha's room, or are you drinking your coffee? My bag on the floor down there. Evening, Alan. No worries, Lily. Like I say, I will drop all links to where we've been. To where we are. I'm having more coffee now. So I'll be hypermoodle set back in a bit. Pounds, demand and pulled. I don't know when they come through. Will they come up while we were upstairs or have they come down while we were here?
No, they've come down one after, but houses come out sometimes.
Pounders, pounds. Oh, there you can see the old ticket master there, look.
He's worked here some years.
Yes. You've got J.M. Sims' Ouija board there from 1920s. This Ouija board itself came from Reading, Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania, United States. The Cadden family, owners of the board, pictured used this board as a game until one day in late October in 1984, when they assumed they contact a living spirit on the board, which turned out to be a demonic entity. This entity took over their daughter's body and a full exorcism was performed by the church in 1984. This board has never been used since 1984 to the present day. Mr. Cadden did say he purchased this board in 1984 as a bit of fun to spook his family, but never did he realise how bad things could turn out from a so-called myth of a game. Next to the Ouija board, you have Agatha.
You can read all that out, am I going?
No, you can go. I was just giving them knowledge so they've got something to listen to instead of me babbling on about rubbish.
You were.
Sure.
Right, we're going. So I'm going to Martha's room, Mama. Martha's room.
See you in a bit.
Really? Martha's room? Which way's Martha's room? What is this way into? You, hiya Sandra, sorry. You guys do know that Martha doesn't exactly like men, don't you? Shut myself in here with 12 used mortuary tables, even on the ceiling, and a demonic doll that hates men. So I take it you guys don't particularly like me. Oh, I'm getting locked in Devil's Toy Box now. Oh, there's a light in here. Let's see what happens when I turn that on. Oh, not very much really. Oh, it really don't want me to go out of here. I'm not sitting in the protection circle. So I'm not sitting in the protection circle, and I'm taking mine off. There you go, there's my protection. It's now down. There. So Martha, I'm here on my own. You don't like men? Put 2 balls down there. You can light them up if you want, just to let me know that you're here. Just like that one, I don't know if that actually came on. Martha? It's a little thing that's now got my protect necklaces on it. For Martha. I'm going to put this device on now. Let's see if you can communicate with me. Okay, so the phone's frozen up. I'm going to have to boot the phone. Oh no, I'm not. That's better. Thank you. Yeah, it's like a little kids chair thing. Right, and I set dead wave up. Thank you. Martha, is that you? If that's you, can you light the other one up? Please? Thank you. Martha? I think it's actually my voice that's setting that off. I'm going to reset that one. We'll see. Might have to move that one. It's quite echoey in here. Martha? It's not setting it off now. Can you light one of those bowls up, please? I hear you don't like men? Yeah, that pentagram somebody mentioned, this is actually a protection pentagram. If you read the bottom, there is a pentagram for protection in the centre of the room. I ain't understanding it. Martha? I think you're a bit creepy looking, to be honest. Can you move? Can you try and move? Can you try and communicate with me? What are you searching for? Martha, why do you hate men? Why do you hate men? Come on, try and talk to me, Martha. How come? You don't like men? Thank you. Right, well, we'll turn that one off then. I think it's going to be too echoey whatever I put on it in this room, to be fair. But we'll try the spirit box then. Oh, tell you what we could try, but we haven't tried all night. Which might not be too echoey. Thank you.
Started scanning. 1.
You say 1? There's one person in this room. Yeti. Not relevant, Martha. There is, it's a very heavy feeling in this room. Play? You want to play a game?
Secret.
Thank you. What's your secret? Battery? You draining a battery of mine? To get energy to do something? Come on, Martha. Elizabeth? Who's Elizabeth? David? I'll swap these balls around. Who's David?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice? David was a sacrifice? It's cheeky, I've had a shave today. You guys sent me, you don't like her, but you sent me in here. Believe? What do you want me to believe, Martha? What do you want me to believe? Idol? Who's Elizabeth? Clans? Who's Elizabeth? Was Elizabeth the little girl that used to own you? Or play with you? Yes, Scotty. Southern. We're actually not allowed in the secret room. That's the secret room that they put the door in now. But it's padlocked. It's used by a coven of witches. They rent the room. Yeah, the torture room. So yeah, that's the secret room. But he has said there's 3 more areas in here that they still haven't got into yet. Holy. Do you want to be my friend? Martha? Can we be friends? Hi. Hello? Would you like somebody to fix your knees? Would you be nicer to me or to people if they fixed your knees? Floor? Why? Come on, Martha. Try and make a sound, make a noise. Bang on one of these. Can you bang on one of these? Indeed. Can you make a noise in this room? This is your room. That's what it says there. Instead? Why is the phone beeping? It might be because I'm putting it in the power pack. That's why it's beeping. Can you fake one of the devices on the floor, Martha? People?
Near death.
Near death? Who's near death? Martha? Who's near death? It said on here, oh, that was me, I'd just kicked the ball across the... Martha is one of the most haunted dolls, blah, 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 blah. Out-of-body experiences if you stare into her eyes. That's going to happen now. Right now, turn it around this way. Right. I'm going to stare into Martha's eyes. What's going to happen, Martha? Nothing. Nothing happens. Maybe you have to look for longer. Old? Am I old? Or are you... Where's that other ball? Am I old or are you old? I think you're older than me. Beside. Sprouts. Is there any other spirits in this room? Or do you all stay out of here because of Martha?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice again. Who's getting sacrificed? Who's going to get sacrificed?
Yield.
Thought you were going to say you then. Yield. Do you yield?
What?
The pentagram is actually for protection. The pentagram's not a bad pentagram.
Vigil.
It's got the 5.
15.
Air, earth, fire, water and spirit.
Utterly.
Martha, I'm going to leave in a minute. Tall. Who's tall? I'm quite tall. 6 foot.
Interest. Interest.
It said interest twice. What are you interested in?
Itself.
It's interested in itself. You're interested in yourself?
Test.
What test? There's a test? Or am I testing you? Am I testing your patience? Ooh, oh, it's windy behind there.
Levitation.
If you can make me levitate, I'd be impressed. I'm not in the circle. Can you make me levitate?
Quarantine.
I'm going to leave in a minute. If you're not going to talk to me, I will leave.
80.
80. She does love attention, doesn't she?
Stopped.
Let's try the spirit box. It might be too echoey in here for the spirit box, like Amy said.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
On English.
Martha? My name's John. Can you say my name? Or can you say your name? You guys heard knocking? Martha? Can you copy me? Or can you finish this off? Come on, there's got to be a spirit in here with enough energy to finish this song off. Or this tune. I'm going to leave in a minute, Martha. Once more. I'm going to leave now, Martha. You're not speaking to me. You're not willing to communicate. See you later, Martha. And put the stool back in the middle where we found it. Martha? Hold on. I put the parasite back on then. This last question, then I'm going. Well, I'm not going, I'm leaving this room.
Started scanning.
Martha? Are you angry? Are you vetting? Are you angry because you're in that cabinet? Do you feel like you're in quarantine? No, the cabinets. No, we're not getting her out. Got it already, Cliff. Picked it up. Just before I said I were leaving, just so you guys know. Got it. Sammy? You want to speak to Sammy? Or Sam? Does Sam understand you?
Adjust.
Thank you. Adjust? What do you want me to adjust?
Adjective.
Adjective? Makes no sense, Martha. Good evening, Tammy from Valley Spirit Communications in California. Hope you're well. Raise? I'm leaving now, Martha. I'm upset that you won't speak to me. Oh, intention. I thought you said attention. Intention? What's your intention?
Scanning stopped.
I'll see you later, Martha. Right, guys, we'll have a wander down and find the girls. See what they want to do now. Martha's not really that scary. Bet you're having trouble. Oh yeah. See, you lot have some.
Interaction with your flashy balls.
Pardon?
You had interaction with your flashy balls.
No, you're alright.
I've convinced him.
What? Convinced him what?
For Bella. I love a Bella. He hates the doll. And did you guys enjoy that? John being on his... It would pass you back when I'm eating chocolate. So, we are going to go back downstairs because we've not been downstairs yet.
No, maybe the girls should go downstairs.
Go on, you stop up here. I don't like them seeing me eating on camera. I watched John while I finish eating.
Hi guys. You're looking at my belly. Better. Yeah, I'll come and get him. So we're going to go downstairs.
Yeah.
The morgue.
Yay.
I'm going to get Lindsay to lay on that table.
No. I'm not laying on your table. Oh, these are cold. You cold.
What?
You feel it?
No. Cliff's put, Lindsay has eaten all the Jaffas.
I'm eating them.
I've eaten all eaten this.
No, we can't show them, we might be advertising.
Oh, we're advertising.
What?
Snickers crisp.
Snickers crisp, and I said then. Snickers crisp, they're eating. Other chocolate bars. No, I weren't freaked out by Martha, to be
Are you
honest.
going to check that?
I've already laid on the table.
I'm laying on your table.
I'll get Lindsay to film me.
You will.
I'll do it again, I'm not bothered.
No, Angie's doing it.
Angie's going to get...
Challenge.
It's cold. What gear are we taking down with us? Oh, I've got Spirit Box, I've got the phone.
I've got Parotech and
Oh, actually.
You've got your flashy balls.
Yeah, I've got flashy balls. I ain't got a REM pod. I forgot a REM pod. Come on then.
animal, cards and
Animal.
If you've got blue light, you can take...
you've got
No, I'm fine, Natasha, thank you. Thank you for your concern.
I'm not sitting in that wheelchair.
Can push you around in that.
I know.
It's my Halloween costume for next year.
nice cats.
Nice tats, I know. Sleeves, aren't they?
I never noticed.
God, it smells. Stay damp. I ain't been down this
No,
bit yet.
we stayed there, didn't we?
Yeah. At home.
Just let me swap these lights over. Because
You learned that one.
that's the one you... No, it's this one here.
This one.
Yeah.
That's real next people going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a proper mortuary table.
Mortuary table.
They're on.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Get your camera ready.
You're not laying.
Head down, legs up.
See them doctors there?
If there's a mortician here, there's a body here for you to do an autopsy on. Well, can you come back and give us a response on Spirit Box?
Some medicine bottles here. She needs some.
Put the REM pod up there.
Any doctors in the house?
Our doll. I think they're on about our doll. Our doll has the name Stevie Jaffina.
Stevie Jaffina.
Not my choice. My choice would have been Gas Mark 6.
Scanning. FM.
Is there a mortician or doctor down here?
There's a body on the slab. How you feeling, Ange?
It's cold, isn't it? It's great cold on there. That says spirits in the something.
Don't know.
There were a song, but I'm sure it said spirits in the something.
Are these medicine bottles here?
Oh, I'm glad you made it back on, Chris. Chris has been trying to get on for an hour.
Oh, bless him.
You just had a black screen saying live.
How many people are here? How many people are in this room? Who's coming to collect the bodies? Where do these stairs lead?
With that cough, you're in the right place.
It's too cold.
Yeah, if you're too cold, if you're getting too cold on your back or out with your cough, don't
Can
play
you
on
knock on that? Can you knock on the bed where Angie's laid?
bed.
Well, mortuary slab.
And get you one of
Can
these
you make
beds.
a tapping noise so Angie can hear you? You've got the energy to move the wheelchair.
Let's hold that a minute.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and sit down on these steps. Watch me get piles now because I'm sat on a cold floor.
There's doctors here.
Black-eyed children, is it?
Oh, yeah.
And it,
Yeah, can.
thank you.
You say flash your balls up.
I can do, but
I don't want to be here too long.
we can go.
You can sit up if you want because he's put flashy balls on next to you anyway. Oh, you look that lady?
Yeah.
I know. Right, creepy. What you putting on?
I don't know what you want to put on.
Dead wave. Have we had that on?
No, we had it on upstairs, but that Martha's room's too echoey.
Right.
You couldn't hear what it was saying because
Is any spirits laid on that slab? Can you make them balls flash for us, please? Can you make a noise in this room? Can you throw anything?
the phone's just turned off. Phone's just turned off.
What's in the jars? I'm not sure, Cliff, what's in jars.
It's 34%
I think it's one of them says gin. Can't read. That says something.
Gordon special dry gin, dry London gin.
Yeah,
They're
the
gin
old bottles.
They're all gin bottles, I think. Yeah, they're all gin. Like gin.
Might be what they used.
Sorry, the phone's just switched itself off, so
Evening, guys. Thanks for staying with us.
you know it's been like nearly 4 hours.
You'll have to restart because this goes off after 4 hours.
This is your warning, we're about 15 minutes.
Oh. No for Lindsay to sit on. Can you put the balls alongside of the jar, please? Who's just asked that?
These jars.
Lily,
These jars.
we can, but yeah, put it this. Then I can keep everybody on camera then, and still have flashy balls on. She's at it with your cough again. Spirits, if you can step forward, can you make these balls flash? See that flashing? Oh, my camera then. That camera torch. If you come and get one of these bottles of gin. Formaldehyde. Mother's ruin.
No, I can't put it on there 'cause it might.
Might vibrate. Yeah, we'll do some EVPs in a bit, Von. Spirits, how many of you are here with us? We're listening. No, Tracy, we're here for another couple of hours yet, my lovely.
Here, I wanted from Denby Asylum. It was used in the fridge at Denby Asylum.
It is an amazing place, Karen. Really is.
That's the proper one from Denby Asylum.
Which is from Denby Asylum? John? Which one's from Denby Asylum?
This one. Claire's laid on the one from
Of
Denby
Goro.
Asylum.
Put that underneath. On bottom.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's a field around it, so it's a break.
Ah.
That'll just scare Angie to death now.
Spirits, we're calling to you in this basement. Can you come forward? Can you make a tapping noise on any of the beds? That blue light you're seeing is John.
Crazy.
Just move that photo and just put it in the middle of them bottles, please.
Guy,
Must be a Yorkshire lass, she's orders nails. What are the two ladies sitting on, spirits? Can you say what they're sitting on? That's a bed.
I thought it said bed.
very quiet though.
How many people are laid on those beds?
None of these as well. None of these are props to roll.
Yeah, none of these are props. These, far from the white underneath Claire, the sheet, that's the prop, but everything else in this room has actually come from.
This has come from Denby Asylum in Wales. This was actually used in the asylum fridge to store the dead bodies on. I don't know where this has come from, but this is definitely being used as well.
Yep, and so's that slab.
And so is that one and that one. They all are.
Can you let your presence be known, please, Spirit? No worries, Carol, my lovely, take care. To the spirits in this room, can you move those bowls? Can you make those bowls light up? Do you want to try an EVP? Are you two staying where you are? Or yeah?
I'll try not to cough.
Oh, bless. Hope you feel better soon, Tracy, my lovely lady.
You ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
EVP session 1 in the morgue. Good evening, spirits. My name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I'm Angie. I'm Claire.
We mean you no harm or disrespect. Could you say the name of the person that's laid on the top of that mortuary slab?
Oh, it's a piece of dust going down, John, sorry.
Could you tell me what this slab was used for?
How many of you are there here?
Is there a mortician here or a doctor?
What were the mortuary used for?
No. Just over a minute. So we like them, just about a minute long.
That's gone dead. Excuse me, both I know it's lies.
They include a morgue fridge from Denby.
Big session, one in the morgue.
Sorry.
Go on then.
They include a morgue fridge from Denby Insane Asylum in Wales, which dates back to 1844, plus Henrietta, a 400-year-old school, belongs to someone who fell victim to the plague.
Well, that's the fridge
That's the fridge what you're on.
from 1800s. It seems
Dear
like
Spirit, my name's John.
I'm Lindsay. I'm Angie. I'm Claire.
I mean you no harm or disrespect. Could you say the name of the person that's laid on the top of that mortuary slab?
Could you tell me what this slab was used for? How many of you are there in here?
Is there a mortician here or a doctor?
What were the mortuary used for?
no.
Nothing come through on EVP. You're going to have to take that because my bag's...
What do you want to do now then?
Get Claire down. I said we go back in... wait, piano where...
Okay. Careful.
Sorted. Have you read any of them posts?
Yeah. Well, I've not read the one's words, so we know I've been looking at the photos. Pictures. You've got everything.
Yeah,
You got the balls?
yeah.
You've got the other photos.
Yes, Lindsay. Oh yeah, yes, Lindsay. I presume you want us to go back to where you were on about. So we are. We're gonna go.
I'm just going to pick my vehicle up though.
Will you just press live? 20 minutes.
You've got the little photos, John.
Yeah.
I thought so, no. Go.
I know. I know.
Go up that wall on camera.
Yeah, that's where we're going now. Whether. Yeah. That's locked. That one. Yeah. We're going out here, to the left and up the stairs. Well, yeah, we're going to go to where Ursa is.
I was just about to say, there's a figure there, and there is a figure there. It's that. It's amazing.
Ask them to let us have a read like you don't. I was just going to do this. I've actually just walked my friend.
Have you? Well, me.
Sure.
Yeah. It's,
I can't remember why you said that door were locked.
might take some tablets in a bit. Read it.
These photographs of husband and wife have a story beyond belief. Before their deaths, they both did a dark ritual for both their souls to be joined within these paintings after death. It is said that the husband and wife are now together again and will always be together while the paintings are. They must remain facing each other and together, otherwise the spirits cannot rest and strange cryings and bangs start to happen if these are separate or facing away from each other. Well, they're actually both facing away from each other.
Yeah, that's what they've done it for.
So,
Yeah, it should be her on that side and him on the other side.
yeah. Can we go to where Earth is?
Yeah.
Which Cliff's been asking. Paige, if you come down here, I'll get you. You take this. I'll get you a receipt.
No, just give me a minute. My spine's gone.
So this is the hearse.
Try putting a flashy balls or am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not spine.
There you go. Original Victorian bear cart. The only one left in the world.
I can sit on that one. I don't need a chair, I can sit there. Oh God.
Another creepy ass mannequin.
I nearly ended up with a nail in my ass.
I'm going to sit in front of Arnie instead.
Oh. Resemblance. See, balls are set up.
There you go, Boo.
So I've set his ball. Oh.
What?
It's alright, I can see both balls. I nearly had camera on yours then.
Black.
Just said black. Yeah, it said Paige on Ovulus. Oh, sorry guys.
There was another one similar to this, which in America.
Oh. REM pod's going off. It's in front of Ragdolly Ann.
There's somebody there. Can you approach that blue light again, please?
So, design and good. Catch.
Did we catch you on that device?
Washington.
George Washington, are you here?
Do you want to just move them balls from that end to that end? Yeah. REM pod's going off, guys. What spirit is going near the Ragdolliana? Or is it Ragdolliana herself? What are you doing now? Please pop what you're hearing, chat, guys. Did you just say I'm dead? Please what? I'm behind.
Can you touch that device in front of that doll again and make it beep?
Castiel. Who's in this coffin? This is a Victorian funeral. Bearcott? Is that what it is? Haunted. It's a it'll be a replica doll of the original one. Yeah? Right. So this Ragdolliana that you can see was actually made in the same batch as the original Ragdolliana, or Annabelle. So yeah, possibly. That's amazing that that's made out from the same batch. Now, is it Ragdolliana or is it Annabelle? Or Avril is this one's name. Avril, if you're here, if you're the doll in the cabinet, can you make one of those balls flash? Can you make that device bleep in front of you like you did? Can you light those lights up for us again? We know you have strong energy. We are dead, yeah, Rebecca. I heard that come through. Are you happy that they keep you in a glass cage? It's Ed again. Ed, can you step forward and tell us your second name, please?
No, we met earlier, and Elizabeth came out while I was upstairs as well. Elizabeth's relevant.
20. Yeah, Ed. Ed, why are you so relevant to this building?
The only, I'm not saying it is, but the only Ed I can think
Ed Warren.
is Ed Warren that's associated with Annabelle.
But that's not Annabelle, that one, is it? It's
That's
Avril.
Avril or Annalise, one or other.
Ed, if you're here, why are you here? Ed, we need you to say your surname really clear. Yep.
It's called Diablo.
Yep. Haunted. Did you guys hear that?
Diablo means devil. He's said to be cursed by the devil himself to keep his work in order. This puppet was handmade by a family many years ago, Asian now. The family worshipped the Dark Lord himself and put a curse on the puppet to always carry on the Dark Lord's work. It said whoever holds the puppet and says, "Hail Satan," will contract the curse of evil. It is said that this curse makes you feel empowered in every way, but not for good. The puppet is always handled with gloves and carried around in case for safety.
Wow. Ed, if you're related to an item in this building, can you make one of those balls flash for us, please? Or can you make the REM pod go off? I heard Warren, Emma, but I weren't going to say it. But I heard Warren when I moved it to the side of my leg. I heard Warren come through. If this is Ed Warren that we're in communication with, for whatever reason you're here, could you affect one of those devices, whether it be the flashy balls with your energy, or the device in front of the rag doll? Sam's just heard Avril's here, and another Karen's heard Warren as well. I heard Warren come through. I moved it to the side of my leg when John were reading that, and I heard Warren come through. Ed Warren, very clear.
Why? Why wouldn't Ed Warren be here?
Sounded like doll.
Is Ed Warren, are you here because of the rag doll? Avril, the rag doll, guys, was from the same batch as Annabelle. So she's actually an original rag doll. Why are you here?
I don't believe Ed Warren is here. So make me believe that you're here. Say your full name clearly through that device.
Said Ed.
I need you to say your full name. If you're here, Ed Warren. I need you to say Ed Warren.
If this is Ed Warren, what's your wife's name? Can the spirits use their energy? Can you combine your energy to make those balls flash?
Who's Ed's wife?
Speaking to the spirit of Ed. Can you tell us what your wife's name is? Ed's coming through quite a lot.
You don't believe it's Ed Warren. So what's your surname,
I can't see it being Ed Warren coming, but Warren's come through.
What's your surname, Ed?
Some are saying they've heard Edward Warren come through. Alice, Ed again.
Ed, if you don't speak to me, I'm going to take Avril out of that cupboard. Shall I take her out?
Get her out of the glass cage. She is mine. This is what I feel. Emma's hearing Alice. Alice, are you here? Avril, are you communicating and saying the name Ed?
Yes.
Avril, if you're saying the name Ed, we need you to set one of these devices off. Yeah, John's been moved. John got his hand on one of the things that wrote we're moving. Sorry, guys, should have said.
Sorry, guys. guys.
Sorry, guys. Is that what it sounded like? Two females and a woman saying Ed. The woman could be Lorraine.
What's the lady's name?
Is Alice related to the carriage, to the car? Or is Alice related to another object in here? Evening, Joe. I'm going to go for a vape.
Any of the spirits are here?
We have to put that above my head a minute.
I wouldn't let her out. That's the cursed puppet Diablo. Where's Martha? Good evening, Joe. Try and lift the handle. What handle? Try to lift the handle. No, I can't. It says there. Avril? How many spirits are here now?